Today I'll be reviewing the new album from Red, Rated R, and this was an album that I was definitely looking forward to. I did pre-order the album. I pre-ordered a signed CD, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting that in the mail. Gotta support your artists. But yeah, of course, the last time we heard from the band was back in 2020 with their album Declaration, which I believe I reviewed on the channel. So if you haven't seen my review for Declaration and you want to hear my thoughts on that album, definitely check out my review for Declaration after this review here. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the album, starting off with track number 1, Surrogates, which was the first single. And my thoughts on the song honestly haven't really changed all that much since my review of the song earlier in the year, of course. Basically, I think the song is just alright. The song shows off the more heavier side of Red, which I do like the heavier side of Red, but of course I do also like the melodic side too. But the song opens up with some chatting, leading into this alert sound, leading into some hard-hitting heavy riffs, and I do still think that the chorus is definitely one of the big highlights of the song for sure. But at the end of the day, I think the song is still just alright. Not my favorite song on here, but still overall a solid song on the album and a decent way to open up the album too. But next we're moving to Your Devil Is a Ghost, and for me, maybe one of the weaker songs on the album. I'm not sure how other people will feel about this song, other fans, but I like the song, but I didn't really love it. It didn't really move me as much as some of the other songs on the album. I do dig that scream towards the end of the song, though. That was definitely really cool, but for me, not a song that really stood out to me within the track list. But again, not a bad song. But next we're moving to a song that's definitely one of my personal favorites on the album, and it was also one of the singles, and that song is Minus It All. You have the verses, which musically kind of reminds me of Gone a little bit, that time in the band, which I do like that album. And then you have the chorus, which, yes, you could maybe say kind of sounds like standard Red, but at the same time, it's one of those choruses that can maybe get in your head too, maybe earworm worthy, you could say. But I personally really dig the chorus of the song too. But yeah, again, definitely one of my favorites on the album. And same with the next song, Cold World. This song to me easily has one of Michael Barnes' best vocal performances on the album. It definitely showcases his great singing voice. I mean, he really sings his ass off in this song, especially in the chorus, which is definitely one of the best choruses on the album, in my opinion. Overall, a really strong song, and you do get some solid melody in the song too. But yeah, Cold World, definitely a great song. Definitely one of the best songs on the album, I'd say. Next we're moving to Tell Me How to Say Goodbye, and this is definitely one of the more different sounding songs on the album. Still sounds like Red, of course, I'd say, but for me, one of the more unique sounding songs on here. It starts off with some radio skipping and leading into some acoustic guitar, leading into the first verse, and I gotta say, I really like the chorus especially. I thought the verses were alright, but the chorus was definitely a big highlight for me with this song, especially with the driving guitar that you get in the second chorus. But I find myself really liking this song more and more with each listen, and I'm definitely curious of what other fans will think of this song, since that it is, again, what I said earlier, one of the more different, one of the more unique songs on the album. But overall, not a bad song. But next we're moving to The Suffering, which brings back the heaviness from earlier with Surrogates. You get some hard-hitting heavy guitar leading into the first verse, and I remember during my first listen of this song, I wasn't quite feeling it. I thought the song kind of felt like filler, kind of felt like more of the same, which, yeah, not the most unique song out there by any means, or even on the album, but still, this is another song on the album for me that I found myself enjoying more and more with each listen, especially the chorus. But one of the standout moments easily for me with the song is around the 2 minutes and 25 seconds mark, where you get this driving, really heavy pummeling guitar, and that's definitely easily one of my favorite sections, or one of my favorite parts of the song. But Suffering is a song that might be maybe being one of my favorites on the album, I'd say. But now we'll be moving to, honestly, probably my least favorite songs on the album, which are the next 3 songs, Still Bleeding, Our Time Will Come, and Last Forever. These songs, for me, are alright. I'd say of the 3 songs, I probably like Still Bleeding the most, maybe. Either that one or maybe Last Forever, but because I do like Michael Barnes' vocals in Last Forever. But these 3 songs here, Still Bleeding, Our Time Will Come, and Last Forever, for me, as of now, these songs are just really moving me all that much. Not really doing a whole lot to really catch my ear as much as some of the other songs on the album. Not bad, but for me, kind of average for Red in my opinion. Maybe with time these songs will grow on me, but as of now, these 3 songs are kind of just okay to me. But now we're moving to the album closer, and that is Emergency. And this is maybe another favorite of mine on the album. I really dig the heavy riffs that you get in this song, such as in the verses, but you do get a pretty strong chorus, I'd say. This is another song that, for me, might have one of my favorite Michael Barnes vocal performances on the album. Maybe one of his best vocal performances on the album, in my opinion. I really dig his singing in this song, especially, but around the 2 minutes mark, you do also get a really cool scream, too, from Michael Barnes. But, yeah, Emergency, overall, pretty strong way to close off the album. Really great album closer, I'd say, but overall, I like Rated R. I didn't love the album. I'd say I lean more towards liking the album rather than loving it, which is okay. You don't have to love everything, but I would say that I do at least like the album. But some of my favorites on the album are probably Minus It All, Cold World, Emergency, and Tell Me How to Say Goodbye. Those are probably some of my favorites as of now, but if I were to give this album a rating, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. A rating that could change at any time, but again, gonna have to go with the 7 out of 10. But yeah, overall, a good album. I'm not gonna say that it's great or amazing, or honestly, probably not gonna end up maybe making one of my favorite albums of the year or anything, which is okay, but still, overall, another solid album from Red. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this album. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know some of your favorite or least favorite songs on here and all the good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and a like, subscribe. Have a nice day, and take care, guys.